everyone! Today we're going to learn everything you need to know about Wix's editor tools. So as we talk about the editor tools, we're also going to edit this sample website over here. So let's get started. Okay, so you can actually do a quick edit by selecting a specific section on your web page. So to do that, click on that section and click on the quick edit button. But if you don't see this quick edit button, you can click on the pencil icon right over here. That is also the same tool. So we're going to click on it. And as you can see, this side panel over here appeared. This is where we can conveniently change the content of that specific section. So we're going to try to redesign this website into, say for example, a pastry website, kind of like that, because I love sweets. So let's say, for example, okay. And for the button, I'm going to change this into order now. Okay, so we're going to also change our background here. So I'd like our background to be a simple white would probably do. So let's try to change the color. I think that's okay, but let's try an image. Let's go to image over here. And if you want to upload your own files from your PC to Wix, click on Upload Media over here. But as for me, I'm just going to select a media from Wix. Wix actually has a library of free images and videos, so I'm going to use that since I don't have my own image to use, just only for demonstration purposes for today's video. So I'm going to type in here, pastry. And let's try to select nice. Yeah, I think this is nice, but maybe it's too pink. So let's try to select something else. Okay, how about this one? So let's click on it and click on Change Background. And there it is. I think it looks nice, but maybe we can adjust it a little bit so that our text here would become visible. To do that, we're going to click on Settings over here. And this window will appear. So this is where we can do a little bit of editing to our image. So basically, just edit your photo here however you want. Okay, I don't see the option to blur out the image, so I guess I'm just going to cancel it. And if I ever want to blur it out, maybe I can do that outside of Wix and then just basically import this image again. I think the only thing I need to do right now is just to change this text over here. So yeah, just change everything you need to change over here on the section. And once you're done, you can just basically close this side panel over here, and then you can move on to the other elements. So that's what we're going to do. Apart from editing entire sections, you can actually edit individual elements here on the editor as well. So you can click on a specific element, and then over here, some tools will appear. Basically, you can just choose what tools you'd like to use. So you can create an AI text in case you want to rephrase your sentences or phrases. You can click on Edit Text to edit your text and edit its font, change its color, etc. Create AI text, we already talked about that. You can also add animations to it to make it look nice upon entrance. So let's try to, I think, fade in. I think I like this one. It's not too much. So in case you want to customize a specific animation, click on Customize, and then you can adjust its duration and its delay. You can also preview it that way. I'm going to talk about link. So in case you want your visitors to be taken to another page or another website when they click on this text, you can do that through the hyperlink. So click on link, and then you can choose what you'd like to link to. You can link to a page, a web address, a section within your website or Anchor, and etc. I'm not going to do that, so yeah, I'm just going to basically change our text's color over here. So I'm going to go to Edit Text, and I'm going to change our color to white, and maybe we can add a text effect to it so that it's visible. Maybe choose, oh, sorry, I need to highlight this. I'm going to choose highlight and choose black. I'm going to make sure that it's properly aligned, like that. And I'm going to put it there. And for the button, we can also edit it. So I'm going to click on design, and I'm going to select another design over here that would match our theme. So how about this? Okay, I think I like this one, so we're going to do that. And of course, you can do a much better job than I'm doing right now. Not really a web designer, so I'm not really good at designing. And then I'm going to move on to the header over here. I'm going to change its background once again. I'm going to change our background. I'm going to change header design and select white, perhaps. Okay, there we go. And I'd also like to change this vector art over here. So I'm going to click on it and change basic shape. If you have your own logo, you can upload it to Wix, but I don't. So I'm going to choose, instead of basic shapes, I'm going to choose vector art. And I'm going to find a specific vector art that I'm going to use. Oh, this looks nice. I'm going to click on it, add to page. I'm going to try to change its color. There you go, much better. I'm going to change this color as well. And we're going to change it to, and change our font to something that would look elegant. Oh, I need to highlight it. And I'm going to change its color as well. And I'm going to make sure that it's properly aligned. There we go. And you can do the same thing for every other elements over here. Apart from that, you also have the tools available here on the sidebar. Let's talk about them one by one. And we're going to start with the plus button over here. It's called the Add Elements button, but I like to call it the plus button. So let's click on it. And over here is where you can find individual elements that you can add onto your website. So here you have the option to add a text, and you can also find text masks over here. Themed text, titles, paragraphs, collapsible texts, and of course text masks, which would look really good on websites. You also have images, buttons, strips, and everything else. Basically, individual elements can be found here. And if you want to add a specific individual element onto your website, you can just simply drag and drop it wherever you want to put it on your web page. So let's go to Add Section. Add Section is where you can add entire sections, not just a single element, but an entire section. You can add a blank section, or you can also use the AI generator, which will help you create a section with the help of an AI. But they also have some templates over here that you can check out and use. Same thing with the elements. You can just simply drag and drop these sections to wherever you want to place them on your website. Next, let's talk about pages and menu. This is also a very important tool here on the Wix editor, and that is because this is where you can switch from one web page to another within the editor. This is also where you can add a new web page for your website. You can customize existing web pages here, and you can also create subpages. You can create a subpage by just simply clicking on that page and dragging it to the right until you see that it's connected to the main page. If you want to undo it, just drag it back to the left and it'll become its own independent web page. So that's it. This is also where you can add your meta description, or yeah, meta description, which is very important in terms of SEO. So click on a specific web page you want to add your description to, click on the settings button, and you'll see a lot more options. But for now, let's go to SEO basics. Scroll down a little bit and you'll see meta description over here. So input your meta description here so that your website or web page will pop up whenever a relevant search query is done. It's actually very important because it tells search engines what your content for this web page is all about. And let's go to site design. So this is where you can change your web page's appearance also. Here you have the option to change your color theme, text theme, page background, and add page transitions as well. Next is the Wix App Market. So this is where you can find different apps that you can install or integrate onto your website in order to make it functional. So say for example, you have like a booking system. So you can type in here Wix booking and you can add this feature onto your website so that this function will become available on your website. So you can just basically click on add to site so that this function will be available on your website. And in order to actually manage the processes of that specific feature, that's what we're going to talk about, and that is the My Business button. I think this would be the most important button here on the Wix editor, for me at least. That's because this is where you can do all of the processes of your website. So if you have a blog, this is where you can create your post and manage your blog site. If you have a restaurant, this is where you can manage your orders and products, set your prices and shipping, etc. And basically, no matter what type of website you use or create with Wix, you'll find all of its integral processes over here on the My Business button. Next, we have media. So of course, this is where you can upload your media. And if you want to connect your socials also so that you can directly import your photos or images or media files from there to Wix, you can do that as well. So just choose an option right over here. They also have a photo studio where you can edit and enhance your images. They also have a video maker where you can create your own videos. And if you don't have any of those, no worries. Wix has, just like I said earlier, a library of free images and videos that you can use. So go ahead and try them out. And we have CMS. Basically, it's where you can set up content collections, create hundreds of dynamic pages, and collect info from site visitors. So if you think that this is something that your website might need, you can just click on Add to Site and customize this feature. And then we have the AI tools. So Wix has integrated AI tools to help you launch your website faster. So here you can access their text creator where you can create content and place it anywhere you need it. It helps you generate text or content on your web page. And then they also have section generator, which we talked about earlier already. So get ready to use section with text and images for any page on your site. And basically, this is just the layers button. This is where you can see your website's layers. And by the way, it's also very important to take note that you have to design not just your homepage, but also the other web pages within your website as well. Like I said, you can do that, or you can switch from one page to another here on the Pages and Menu button. But you can also quickly do that over here on the top under the Wix logo. So just choose a web page over here and you'll be taken to that specific web page. Let's try it out. All right. So yeah, once you're taken to your other web pages, you can start editing it as well. And one more important thing when it comes to editing, don't forget to edit your website in mobile mode. So to switch to mobile mode, click on this phone icon over here. And once you click on it, you'll be able to see your website in mobile mode. So go ahead and rearrange the elements here to make it look nice on mobile view. You're going to need a few adjustments, so go ahead and do that. Once you're done, click on Save just to make sure that everything is saved. And you can click on Preview to see what your website looks like and to check if it's fully functional. So let's try to preview it. And let's see if these sections over here on the menu works. So let's do that. Okay, there you go. And once you're ready to publish it, you can click on Publish over here. But if you think there are still some things you need to change, then you can always go back to the editor by clicking on this Back to Editor button. And basically that's it. That's everything you need to know about Wix's editing tools. We hope you found today's video of help somehow. And if you did, check out our channel and consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next video.